Welcome back, everybody. I'm Absurdum. We're gonna play some more Battle Brothers with the Legends mod. Excited, we just picked up a contract to do some patrolling around here. It should be a nice contract. Regardless, we know we can find a bunch of barbarians if need be. I think it should be pretty simple for us to do. I think, as far as I know too, we should be ready to go on the move. So I don't see why not. We picked up a new friend. He needs a name. If you have put in a name and it's not in a character yet, worry not. Worry not, I'm doing some batch recording ahead of time. I will get you in here, I promise. Thank you for anyone who has put in a name. I do appreciate it. So, as we come out here, I go out for a piss, pitching it off. I hear men fight. Everyone's real excited. I guess I have too many ruffians. Some people got hurt, but everyone's in good spirits over it. Or, they weren't. So start the men shrug. No one can remember. But no one's dead. Then you can tell. Then you tell them all to shake heads, keeping an eye on them as they do it. No bad blood to sniff out. Seems like it was about just a bunch of fun. Yeah, so I think that put everyone in a better mood. If they were in higher moods and they dropped, I'll be surprised. But a little bit of wounds is not that big of a deal. Assuming we're not about to get in a fight. Oof. You guy took quite the beating. Just a little HP missing. No wounds suffered or anything like that. Let's camp out till morning and we'll see if anything's going in town here. The Safe Roads buff is nice because it can get you new items in the shop. There we go. Got some training. He's content. Okay. Increased melee defense. That is very awesome. We need to reset what people are doing. Camping because they're not doing exactly what I want them to. But that's okay. A very nice dagger, but not what we're looking for in life. Unfortunately for us. I really want to get Absurdum this fencing sword. God, I wish I would have bought it. Really wish I would have bought it. When I first saw it. We'll buy some tools just because they're cheap. And I guess be on our way. No, the militiamen, they're not bad. They're not great. Barbarian, that's quite interesting. He's very great at gathering, as you would expect. Lifts weights for hours. Okay. Interesting pickup. Let us head out then, I suppose. To Wolfenstein. Let's see, we might find a fair amount of things in this forest. Sometimes you do, sometimes you don't. We appear to find nothing. But there's a forgotten hut and this other thing down here we can visit on the way back. And like I said earlier, we always know where to find barbarians. Slip in here just in time. Giggity. Before we do that, let's check out the armor. The price is much higher here than where we bought ours. That's nice to see. Come on, fencing sword. Some crazy whips and stuff, but I don't see my sword. Once again, another pretty awesome looking dagger. Military Goen dag. Spear hammer. Quite interesting. It's not 2 tile range, that's for the front line. Great sword. Zweihander. I did not realize there was a Zweihander. You are much more deadly. Really? So what we've had this whole time is just great swords. I thought that was like top tier, but apparently it is not. A little bit more fatigue usage. The same effectiveness. Slightly more shield damage, but definitely more damage. 85 to 100. That is good to know. Interesting. Quite. Huh. Anybody here that we absolutely have to pick up? So far I've not seen anybody. I've already checked you out, of course. Another squire. We need some hunters. This is kind of what we really need. Let's try you out. Oh, you are a survivor with iron lungs. That's hard to pass up. With 3 health. Otherwise, not super impressed. Yeah, just, nah. We need more backline people. For sure, we have plenty of frontline people. Okay, do we want to train anybody? What's the next? The answer is yes. Especially the guy in the back there. Well, there's a nice little visit to Wolfenstein, but it's time to murder. We got things we need to kill. And zombies are always a great thing to track down with these contracts. Huge droves. They don't run away from you when you start winning. Just easy peasy. Stupidly come at you. But we can get up to 30 heads, so we'll need a lot more than just this. Try to get you on high ground. Good shot to the head. Let's skip everyone's turn. Good job. Spread the love around a little bit. Good job. I think that's pretty much all of it, except for Shovel Guy here. I like you, Shovel Guy, and I want you to know that. Shovel Guy engaged me for some reason. Kind of feel insulted by that. You have no business stepping up to me, Shovel Guy. Alright, new guy with the hammer. Ah, you can't target them. That sucks. Ah, you can't though, right? Cool. Nicely done. Let them keep stepping up, I suppose. Solid work. Interesting. Cut the head off. Good job. Let's please end this. Thank you. Awesome. Unity gets level, so does the worst. Fantastic to see. We get some silver out of the deal, and most importantly, 16 heads. Most importantly indeed. Check out these sweet, sweet levels. Thank you, Mr. Worst. Ah, beautiful. The closer and closer we get to that to 30, the more and more I absolutely fall in love with it. I'd like to see that resolve jump up a bit, but at least we have a fortified mind on you. Let's get you a little bit more fatigue. I want to get you up to, I think, about 130 before everything's said and done happens. Because ideally, we'll get you in something heavier. Hopefully more famed than this at some point. We'll see. Time will tell. Let's see. We're not going to worry about masteries quite yet. Anything in here that I really want? Sundering Strikes. It's 20% effectiveness versus armor. I don't know. I'd rather get something like Underdog, I think. Or head back up here and get like Rotation. Rotation saves lives. Let's get Rotation. Just in case your buddy here really needs the hand. I could easily see that being the case. Let's get you some more defense. Health and... resolve might do you so bad. I'd like to make more like resolve trinkets. In fact, let's camp real quick and just make sure that I can't craft anything. We need to... that's not what I wanted. I wanted to click on that. There we go. Just the red paint. Damn it. We do need to move some people around, so they're doing this. Even though some of them aren't able to. That's fine. It looks like there was footprints moving out this way. Let's see. See if we can find them. Sure can. I would rather not fight you on the hill. Well, this should be all the heads we need to collect. That's just another turn. Nice flat ground. Some of these guys have armor to deal with, which is nice. Keep stumbling. I don't think any one of them are going to get to us this turn. Might as well speed it up for you, for your entertainment value. My coffee is pretty much all gone, and I am very sad about that. Alright, step on up. Oh yeah, it's zombie madness out here. Everyone having Berserk is kind of awesome. Oops, parried him to death. That I meant to cut off his head. My bad. But we did a great job cutting through this middle line. In my humble opinion. Poke, poke. Let's see what else is going on here. Destroyed that armor, nice. Too tired? Well, it's not terribly unexpected. Very good job. Hit him in the body. Should move down a tiny bit there. Let your friends pop back up. Solid hit to the head, I guess. Good job destroying that armor. Oof, too tired. Solid work. Solid work. Don't have any arrows. Fair enough. Cut off his head. Cut off his head. Oh, they're just flying. Vorfer knows how to put him down. As he should. Gotta rest a bit. Whoa. It's unexpected. Good job. Alright, let's leave. And there we go. 2 levels. Fantastic. Get some of these new people catching up with us is quite nice. And that's all 30 heads. Fantastic. Fortunately, we can't just get a bonus for whatever else we find. +4 is great, but once again, that's another time. We're not getting any more there, which very much saddens me. Getting those up a bit higher, that was nice. As for this, I think it might get you rotation too. Underdog probably wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either. Oh, you're not quite there yet. Never mind. Never mind. I'm getting ahead of myself, I guess. Yeah, let's get your rotation. Starting to shape up pretty well, especially with these melee rolls every time. I'd like to see this get much higher, though. Much, much higher. Mr. Red here gets a level as well. Oh, man. We need to get that up higher. This is a minimum roll as well. Let's take these. Those are much better rolls. Not exactly what I wanted from life, but... And honestly, as much as I don't want to, I think I'm going to go gifted. Just because you got to be above 70. If I want you in the front line, you're going to have more than 10. And here too, which one do I want more? In the front line, you're going to need more than 39. It's just, there's no way around that. But you do have a talent there, so there's more chance that that's going to happen. So I guess we get fatigue. Because you're going to need a shield. You're going to need heavier armor. You're going to need more. Granted, we can get you brawny and things like that, but still. It's tough. It's tough to see this happen. But we'll get him up to shape. That gifted helps a lot. Bandit camp, huh? Rabble. Occupied cave. Some young, some berserkers. A fair amount we could come back down and deal with here. Which would be pretty fun. Alright, so we did good. 30. You make it seem so easy, don't we? Don't we though, friend? Nothing new for us here. What's this contract about? My daughters are being married off, but I don't have enough taxable territories to adequately give them the celebrations they deserve. Alright, bullshit aside, I need you to guard an envoy of mine, Kampstadt. He's going to try to convince them to come under our banner. Now, that little place is House Remnant's territory, and it's safe to assume they won't be happy. Hence why I'm hiring you. 6,000 crowns. That's an interesting job. How far away is this? I wonder. Ooh, Bertha, the sellsword. I have to look. Oh, damn, look at that resolve. And you're brave. And athletic. What a great looking sergeant, if you were to ask me. Oh, snap. Not gonna lie. We kind of need a better sergeant. 82 is not bad, but considering you're level 11, it's not really great either. Especially since a fair amount of that is coming from, like, this. So, I could see a second pinner coming forth. What abilities does she have? If she doesn't have the abilities for it, then it doesn't matter, I guess. Colossus is nice. Student will be nice. A fortified mind is, of course, important. Brawny. Push it. Polar mastery. Some favorite enemies. I don't see rally. That's not good. Where's rally in that mix? I think it's usually third tier, is it not? No, it's second. Damn. It might not be the same on everybody. I don't know, but... it's definitely not in her second tier. Crippling strikes. We just go over it and really make sure. Fortified mind, which is really good. Staff block, rotation, debilitate, true believer, relentless, resilient, push it, which I think is really good to have. Some masteries. Reach advantage, favorite enemies, berserk. Duelist, forceful swings. Oh, that sucks. She even has mind over body, which would be great. That really sucks. If only you had rally. And without it, I just don't really have a job for you. Now 3 stars in resolve. And brave, though. I bet you, oh god, think of how high we could get that resolve. Crazy good. That sucks. That sucks so much. Where's this supposed to be going again? How much is that? That hurts. It's gotta be relatively close to you, right? Comps that all the way down there. You're not gonna take over that territory. Crazy pants. Yeah, it sounds like fun though, I guess. Sure. Can always use 6 grand. And the feed us. Oh, no, we walk by foot. Okay, never mind, they're not feeding us. I thought this was something sat by caravan. Well, fair enough. Let's go down there and see if we can find some new recruits or trouble along the way. Wouldn't hate finding some new farmers. You being attacked. You still have relatively cheap bread though. Alright, I'll take that. What are you? A widower. And you sell a donkey, really? Straight up 5 grand, huh? Interesting. I would like to get one just to see what they're all about, if anything. Okay, let's see what this is about. Realize the wagons are with cages, serving prisons. We don't have a wild man. He has a wild man. Yeah, I'm not helping with that. If you have a wild man, something decent can happen. You can get a new one. Without one, though, somebody's going to lose an eye. Ain't a problem. It is definitely not my problem. Lots of things going on there. Speaking of problems. Miner and a farmer. This town has seen better days. Let's sell some of this crap that I picked up from the undead. It's kind of super filling my inventory here. It's super not awesome. Oh, I forgot I had silverware. You buy it for a pretty price. Excellent. For that for a tiny bit. Alright. Well, that's disappointing. I was really hoping to find some archers or something there. Maybe down this way. Big footprints. There's a lot going on in this town. Jeez. That is for sure. This would be the place, I think, where I'd try to find my archer friend. Hopefully there's a decent one here. What are you, a baker? What are you? Taxidermist. Huh. Interesting. Likes wearing medium armor, prefers fighting ghouls, direwolves, and holds Alps. Coordinates activities effectively, is strikingly astute, is fast and vicious. No ranged people though. That sucks a lot. Really sucks a lot. Any rumors? Interested in wood carvings, the works of Rummeld are true pieces of art and made town known throughout the realm. No, I'm not. But thank you. Thank you anyways. We'll visit that town on the way back. Let's hit here. While the traveling's still good. We'll stick around. Visit the town. See what's going on. Oh, a minstrel. So I know in the update I read that minstrels have like buffs they can do and stuff, but I don't think that's anything that exists yet. An inventor. That's a very interesting background as well. I like that symbol a lot. The old guard. It's a sword master. A pickpocket. Very interesting. Has an aptitude for crossbows, throwing weapons, daggers, maces, likes wearing light armor, prefers fighting nobles and mercenaries, is skilled in knives, is fast, goes with the flow, seems to revel self-suffering, and strikes you as shifty. Okay. Huh. Let's learn more about her. Fast adaptation, adrenaline, alert, cover, student, prisoner's rush. That's a new one for me. Quick hands, backstabber, onslaught, bullseye, bloodpath, anticipation, composure, gifted, fortified mind, dodge. Okay. True believer, debilitate, relentless, steadfast, knife fighting. Brawny. Crossbow training, throwing, dagger mastery, mace mastery, bow mastery, spear mastery, cleaver mastery, double strike. Clarity, Lone Wolf, blend in, Berserk. Turn favor, overwhelm. Camouflage, vengeance, assert, conquest. Battleforged, nimble, mind over body. Piercing shot, close combat, archer, fearsome, perfect focus, last stand, evasion, freedom movement, full force. I'm gonna hire her just to see what some of these perks do. She probably won't be staying with us. I mean, she might, just for a bit, because why the hell not, but I want to know about this knife stuff. Prisoner's Rush. Gain 12 melee skill and 40% armor penetration while using a knife or shiv. Ooh. 20% of this skill applies to other daggers. So let me guess. If you aren't equipping this. No, your skill's 51 by base. That's really not that bad. Plus another 12. It's pretty decent at this level. There was another knife one. Backstabber. That wasn't it. Here it is. Knife fighting. Gain 4 to 12 damage while using a knife or shiv. Fourth of this will apply to other knives as well. 4 to 12? It's 19 or 37. That's a lot for puncture. Dagger Mastery uses less fatigue. Stem Puncture reduced action point. She could be a really great go in there and stab something to death. Man. That is very interesting. Plus initiative, plus dodge, plus never ever hit her. Hopefully. You can even make onslaught work. 25% chance to daze somebody. Making her much safer. Clarity with an extra action point might come into favor. Double Strike. After landing a hit, the next attack does plus 20% damage to both hit points and armor. If the attack misses, the effect is wasted. Oh, man. That's pretty awesome. If I land an attack, the next attack, i.e. puncture, will do an extra 20% damage. I kind of like this person a lot. Probably way more than I should. After receiving a blow, the next attack will do plus 20%. I like that less. Requires her to get hit, which is going to happen, but I'd rather her not do that. Piercing shot, close combat archer, fearsome. Fearsome could be really good too. But she should be doing at least 15 points of damage. Defense for every 1%. That'd go well with 9 lives, which you don't have. Evasion enables character for 1 turn to move swiftly through zone of control. Yeah, perfect focus. No, that's not what I would want either. Freedom of movement. If your opponent is tiring and you are not, their attacks do less damage. We will tire quickly though for puncturing. That's part of the thing. But with nimble and the right things, this could go really well. Spend less fatigue on skills for each point of resolve above 75. Your resolve's not great, but that's something we could make happen. Huh. Interesting. Maybe she'll stick around for a little bit, and we'll see what she's up to. What she does. It's funny. Made stress. It's quite interesting. You know what? Let's hire you two just to see what you are about, because I'm willing to bet you come with some special things. So far, not much. I'm gonna see. What's this? Daze. Oh. Assault the senses of your target with a flurry of colorful sparks, whirls, pops. Such an astonishing display is sure to leave anyone too bewildered to fight effectively. Does no damage. No. But this is a hell of an ability. I don't know if it's gotten changed much, but oh, you're asthmatic. You're asthmatic bard. Must be rough. You have one of those. This is great CC for a target that's gonna absolutely destroy you. Entice. With the trick of the light, capture your target in such a way that they can't help but approach you. Okay. Staff Mastery, Throwing Mastery, Dagger Mastery, Spear Mastery, Two-handed Sword Mastery, of course. Staff Spins, Double Strike, Blend In. Drums of War. Learn the powerful rhythms that drive your allies. Unlocks Drums of War skill that restores 5 fatigue to every ally on the field. Can only be used with a drum or a lute. I see. That is quite the ability as well. Inspire, which can push allies to go beyond their limits, granting them additional action points. Yeah. That skill's not as great as it seemed to me at first. Drums of War, huh? Very interesting. Do you have quick hands? I don't know if I'd really want you to have them. Yeah, you do. Huh. Interesting. I don't have a weapon for you to use in the back line. So I don't know how you're going to really get kills. Oh, I have that. Great. We might need to try to find you something better. Nobody else has anything, right? I could give you a whip, just let you go whip people to death. To be fair, you do have 3 stars, though, in this. And you have 3 stars in defense. That's really strange. So while you're not a great shot right now, that might change. Yeah, screw it. We'll try it. And some of those abilities could be really awesome to have, especially the one that restores fatigue. Holy crap. I should not have visited those people. Alright, let's go sometime. What do you want to buy? The poison apple? 1200? Sure. We're running out of food. It took you so long. Great question. Let's buy some fish and let us roll. Stop this down, see what's going on. Probably a fair amount of things. Ooh, a raider. A presumably better minstrel who has drums, which are presumably better to use. I don't know. I don't know about that. A tailor, huh? Seamstress. I've seen seamstresses before. Hilda the Mad. She's a nun who's gone mad. Interesting. Let's buy Wolfgang. Once again, just gonna straight up buy him. I want to see the differences between the two of them. Now, Wolfgang here is not asthmatic. He is a weasel. He is swift, which might be for the better. I kind of just want to check out these drums. They suck. I didn't know if you'd get the ability to like play music with them. You don't with the other one, but that's not any different here. Musical instrument can produce inspiring rhythms if you have the skill. Otherwise, it's just a weapon to beat people with. I was hoping for something cooler, but that's okay. He does not have the, might as well put that on you, I guess. And that too. He does not have asthmatic, but let's see what his skills look any different. He also has daze. No real surprise there. I imagine they're going to be quite the same. Entice. Drums of War, which is obviously what we want. But otherwise, I don't see too much evidence. His range skill is way better. But he doesn't have 3 stars in it, so there's that, I suppose. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything too drastic here that changes much. He has Taunt, which is kind of funny, since he has Entice as well. Alright, I just want to make sure there wasn't any like different like spells or anything. We'll keep those drums. You never know when you might want them. It's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, lots of dice. Holy crap. It's 2-tile range, so I could give him staff. That might not be a terrible idea. Usually find them pretty cheaply. He's got staff mastery perks, so I wouldn't hate that idea, since he can do... where'd they go? He's got abilities like Onslaught and stuff that could work with it, but with staff block, plus 12% melee defense when wielding a staff. Staff mastery also reduces, what's this? You use 25% less fatigue for using bash or knockout, increases the daze effect when using staves. Also reduces cost for magic spells, Some of which he has, like Entice, Revolt. And I think this one staff spins. Master of the movements require you to spin your staff with great flourish that lands with additional force. Any strike that is used with the staff normally days also stuns. I think that's pretty good too. Yeah, maybe you want a staff. For 50 gold. Kind of feel like might as well. It's obviously not a very good weapon at this point, but we'll find him a better one. We'll see. Maybe this will level up better. Because it's not like we really need to level up melee skill, per se. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Like, if he doesn't have staff mastery and all that stuff, that's fine by me. We could get him a crossbow. He has crossbow mastery. So, we could always make that work. We'll have to check him out. Or maybe, you know, he'll die. Right away. You never know. Alright, this episode is going on for quite some time. Let's wheel it in here. Hopefully not find anything too dangerous along the way. Goblin Raiders can go screw themselves as far as I'm concerned, and they felt the same way. Doing a terrible job of trying to find backline people. I'm gonna find backline archers. I hire everything but. Alright, well that's gonna be today's episode, I suppose. What do we have here? Four skull contracts. I need some men to guard Berserker, and an envoy of mine is gonna go Hoggart and Seer. Not under my control, so it's pretty much the same job. For 15 grand. Which seems extreme since you're not necessarily guaranteeing I'm gonna get an invite. Hoggart and Seer is right next to Campstat, so it's pretty much the same job. So I can pretty much guarantee you we're going to take it. But for now, we're going to end the episode. I want to thank everyone for coming by. Let me know what you think of these new characters. I think they're very interesting. I see great things in the future for this knife mastery person if we can get them to live. Things like camouflage and stuff like that. Could do her great. But it depends what you end up fighting. You know, barbarians have a lot of health even if underneath their armor. So it's hard to say. And they're quite brutal, so she would really need to be quite the dodger. But with nimble and maybe some other skills, that's maybe something we could do. Makes enemies 50% less likely to attack you instead of an ally. Is that something you activate? I don't know if you activate that or not, though. Is it a passive? I have no way of knowing until I pick it, I guess. Well, interesting nonetheless. Let me know what you guys think. I'm excited to hear from you. Regardless if I do or don't, I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you again soon. Take care.